Hello, good morning, everybody.
Good morning and warm welcome to you all. I am Vaibhav, your host for today. Our topic for today is quality management system. It shall be taken by Mr. N.K. Maitra, sir. Our agenda for today is virtual inauguration by Dr. Sundar Kataria, invoking the blessing of deity, chanting of Gayatri Mantra, introduction of speaker, presentation by Mr. N.K. Maitra. About Sadgun Sangh. Sadgun Sangh, conceived and led by Dr. Sundar Kataria, driven with the mission to elevate the quality, safety, and environmental awareness levels of industry. Sadgun Sangh is a series of educative, informative events aiming to illuminate professionals on possible solutions to current issues of industry and economy. About Dr. Sundar Kataria, sir. Designation and organization, Chairman and Managing Director, International Certification Services Private Limited. His academic qualification, Mechanical Engineer, AMIE, Honorary Doctorate, Business Management. His experience are nuclear, RAPP. He started his career in building India's first nuclear power plant at Rawalpata, Kota, Rajasthan. Oil and gas. He contributed in developing India's first oil and gas field at Bombay High since its inception. DNV. He was head of industry and offshore development with DNV for 2 decades. ICS. He is founder of India's first Indian conformity assessment and inspection body known as International Certification Services Private Limited, which is a provider of total quality solutions under single umbrella with wide spectrum of services. Achievement and award. Lifetime Achievement Award of NACE Corcor received several national and international awards. I request Dr. Kataria sir to please virtually inaugurate the session.
कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Please join us for the recitation of the Gayatri Mantra. Introduction of our today keynote speaker, Mr. N.K. Maitra, designation and organization, ISO, QMS, CMS, and OHSMS counseling engineer. His academic qualification, Bachelor of Mechanical Engineer, postgraduate diploma in statistical quality control, area of specialization and experience, Braithwaite and Co. Company Limited, Kolkata for structural fabrication, senior inspection engineer for inspection of plant, freelancer services under proprietorship of Quilling, manufacturing for domestic water heaters, regional manager for conducting third-party audit. Please welcome N.K. Maitra sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Now, I'd like to know who are the participants.
Yes, participants are there for various backgrounds, sir. They are
Okay.
and
Okay. So shall I start now?
yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. No, I am here, N.K. Moitra from Pune, and today I will be discussing about the quality management system. So now, before going further, I would like to ask any of the participant, what do you mean by quality? Any of the participants can explain what is the meaning of quality? Hello.
It is ISO 9001 related to ISO 9000.
What is the meaning of quality? Because before going for starting this quality management system presentation, I'd like to know whether the participants are aware of this meaning of quality. Vikas, Mahendra, who is that? Maruti, Mahendra. Okay, the participants can reply, or but I cannot find the name of the participants. Mr. Boivab,
Yes, sir. You can continue, sir.
but the participants cannot reply or anything.
Yeah, they can reply. I request everybody if you can unmute yourself or ask answer the directly, or you can put the answers in the chat box also. So there is a answer in the chat box.
Oh, yeah, send in the chat box, not the
Yeah.
party. Okay. Now let me explain. The meaning of quality is the degree to which an object, that is process, product, or services, satisfied a specific set of attributes or requirement. Because normally the people are thinking the quality means if we can produce a product as per standard, but it is not like that. Quality is something that will be that will be that will be satisfying the customer requirement. That means determined by comparing a set of inherent characteristics with a set of requirements. If those inherent characteristics meet all requirements, an excellent quality is established. If these characteristics do not meet all requirements and or lower poor level of quality of the quality is achieved. As per Joseph Durand, who is called as the quality guru, quality means fitness for use. And as per Phillips Crosby, he was also well, one of the quality guru. He expressed that the conformance to requirement is the quality. Now, the, the organization which has satisfied of its customer requirement are the core ideal behind the quality definitions. Free of defects or defect-free products. Quality means exceeding the expectation of the customer.
Sir, can I share the presentation?
Yes, I'll start the presentation. First page you start.
Screen is visible, sir?
Yes, visible. Visible. So the meaning is that first I started the session one. We need quality to serve our customer, reduce our cost, achieve real sustainable advantage, improve employee relation, and we must know that quality is everyone's business. Quality is not a tool but a culture. Quality cannot be maintained by the quality department if if is supported by all the other processes or all the other departments. So quality is everybody's business. It is not that only depending on the quality person. It will be starting from the incoming inspection of the material, then it is going to then stores person also issue the materials, then it will be coming to the production process, and production people also use those products for the various processes, and the person who is in the quality, he will be checking the final product, or sometimes if it is required stage wise also can be inspected, and when the products comes out, he will be checking that. The meaning for quality, just earlier slide. The meaning of quality is a conformance to requirements or specifications as per Philip Crosby, and quality is a fitness for use as per Dr. Juran. The quality of a product or service is the fitness of that product or service meeting intended use of the required as by the customer. The quality characteristics may be it may be variable, that is measurable and expressed or on numerical value, and attributes conforming to or conforming or non-conforming to stipulated specifications. Next slide. So quality can be quality conformance can be divided into two parts. That is quality of design and quality of performance. The quality of design means manufactured product or service rendered must meet the standards selected in design phase. And quality of performance, it is connected with the operations when performed measures degree to which it satisfies the customer. So it is always customers. The product must satisfy the customer requirement, not satisfying the drawing or standard or the process. When the customer says it is good, it is serving my purpose, then that will be the quality. The production manager can take a lot of effort for making the product, but if it is not satisfied the customer requirement, it cannot be called a quality product. Next slide. Next slide. Vaibhav, next slide. Vaibhav, next slide. Next slide, please. Then we have to think about the dimensions of service quality. One is the communication. Communication also taking a lot of important, because how you are communicating to the person, and how the person who is listening to your communication is taking action. That is also very much important. The communication means you have to talk in such a way that the person who is at the receiving end should understand. Sometimes the person is the receiving end does not ask again, and what is happening. I know in a company that the person has told another person receiving it that what is to be done, and when the communication is over, that person was asking me what he has told. I could not understand. Then I told him, why you did not ask him? No, how can I ask him? He has told me. Then I explained him what he wants. Then he started working. Another is competence. Competence also one of the most important requirement. The person who is working in the process, in quality process, in production process, in maintenance, or any other process must be competent. He must know what is his job, and he must know how he is doing that, and it should be time bound. Then understanding the customer. Understanding the customer is also very much important. What the customer wants from the product, what the customer wants from the process, what the customer wants from the organization. Because customer always thinks things like that. The customer intimates something to the organization to do it, and if that organization does not follow all the requirements, then customer may not be happy. Customer will say, whatever I have told to the organization, they are not taking any action. Then is then is courtesy. How we are behaving with the customer, how we are behaving with the other persons, how we are behaving with the employees. Everything, everything also should be. Everything has got the quality of talking, quality of quality of understanding, quality of receiving, all these things. Then your reliability. What is your reliability status? But what you're telling, whether how much it is correct, how much it will helpful to the customer. There is credibility. Whether your product or services or or whatever you are talking with the customer, you have you have got the credit to that. And what is your accessibility? Accessibility is also important. How accessing the requirement, accessing the process, accessing the customer communication. Then the security. But how securely you are maintained all the information. It should not happen that whatever records you are maintaining in the computer, any other person can come and open that thing and can see that thing and also can mislead the thing by adding some words or sentences. Then is integrity. But how you are taking care of your uh, intimation, how you are taking care of the specification to be followed. Then is the achievement. But what is your achievement status, or what you have started thinking, and what is the after achieving all the processes, and what is the achievement level? Then is it, and finally it is time bound. So there should be certain time will be provided, and whether you are able to complete in that time. Many of the organizations are given the product to be made in a particular day, say 500 numbers of products to be produced. So it is totally time bound. So they have to decide how they will consider the timing. So these are all the dimensions of service quality. Next time, definitely quality is defined as the technical and economical fitness for the purpose to which a material is used, and quality control is defined as the operational technique and activities which maintains the fitness of the material that will satisfy the specific need and 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 produce economical. Huh? Hello, hello. Well, let me meeting us. And quality assurance. What you told, so something like that is the broadest sense concerns the systematic control of variables in a manufacturing process which affect the excellence of the final product. The object of quality assurance is to ensure that customer receives the right quality of product ordered, and same is achieved by most systematic, efficient, and economical means. Earlier, about 50, 60 years earlier, what is happening, the manufacturing firm is producing some items, and he he is just telling one person, sit here and put into the gauge. If it is goes, then keep it one side accepted. If it does not go, keep it in the other side, which is not accepted. Then whatever the non-accepted materials, he is again working out, and so finally make the product acceptable to customer. So this was gradually changed, and then it's coming quality control, then it's coming quality assurance, and finally it's becoming the total quality management. So nowadays we are actually giving lot of importance on the quality assurance. That is the broader sense of concerning the systematic control of variables in a manufacturing process, which affect the excellence of the final product. Okay, next slide. Then production control is a must, whether it is done in-house or outsourced. Outsource means if that particular process or particular process is not available with the company, then the company will send it to other company where this type of machines are available. It is called outsource, and that outsource quality also to be verified. So this should be done by controlling the process with necessary calibrated measuring instruments, gauges, and fixtures, and assembly and functional tests for the production control, and also by inspecting the products and after processing. So in a manufacturing plant, there should be a process control department for the quality of raw materials that control the raw materials quality, manufacturing process, and as well as quality of finished products. Persons engaged in process control observe the various stages of operation, including dimensional measurements. In case of rejection and failure, the faults fall in production site can be analyzed for root cause, and necessary action plan can be taken for elimination of such fault, so that the same should not be recur again. So whenever you are taking any corrective actions, it should not be recur again. And whenever you are taking the preventive actions by anticipating that this type of problem may come, so in advance we are taking some precaution. That is called the preventive action. And corrective action means when the problem has arrived, corrective action has been taken and it should not recur again. Next slide. So quality assurance is a tool involving 4 steps: setting the required quality standards for the product, comparing the quality of manufactured articles with these standards, taking corrective action where these standards are not satisfied because based on root cause analysis, and developing a continuing effect to improve the performance of the process. So these are the things has to be done in the so there is a 4 steps: setting the required standard, comparing the quality of manufactured articles with these standards, taking corrective actions, and you're developing continual effect. So comparing the quality of manufactured articles, that can be done in various ways, either by measuring, either by making the stage inspection or by making the initial inspection, so that the production people can be warned if there is any problem is arising. Next slide. So product quality, the inspection control should not be counted solely as an elimination process of rejected items. It should be rather be used to pinpoint the root cause of the rejection. When these causes are known, experienced production staff or cross-functional team would take possible care to rectify. Thus, inspection control is becoming proactive and helps to eliminate production loss. Thus, quality and thus quantity and quality become a productive team. For achieving quality, standardization, testing, and inspection are effective tools. Specification and standards specify the material, its composition, form, and preparation for dispatch, etc. Products are judged according to these standards, and the production is controlled in stages, so to suit the standards specified. And when these products are sent to the customer must satisfy about their use. Next slide. So organization principle for quality control. For achieving quality, following quality control functions must be accompanied effectively: new design control, incoming material control, product quality control, and special process control. If there is any special process is applied, that is welding is considered as one of the special process. Plating is considered also one of the special process. So these are which cannot be measured, which can be measured, may be measured directly, but you can follow the particular systems. When the welding is completed, suppose a fillet welding, you have to take a portion of the main material and to check the root cause, to change the root of this welding, and also to check the bending test, and also there are several tests that advice by which you will be ensuring that the welding quality is good. Also plating quality can be checked by dipping in the salt spray solution, so that you can also ensure the quality of the plating. Then is the Incoming material control is also specified how these materials which are coming from the various suppliers are to be checked. The standards are also prepared. And then your product quality control, it can be either done at the stages or can be done at the end. And your special process control already I've discussed. The quality is accomplished through the following 4 steps: getting standards, appraising conference, taking corrective actions, and planning for improvement. If some problems found in the process, if a problem found in the manufacturing product, so certain discussions to be made with the key people, and some corrective actions can be decided, and also there should be a plan for the implementation stages. For achieving quality, above 4 steps of quality control functions must be accomplished effectively and efficiently. Two principles are involved. Quality is everybody's business, and a total quality management to be planned for execution by the top management. So total quality management, how do you ensure it? Total quality management starts from the security guards. When you enter a company, you will find that the security guards first come to you. He's just showing a register. Please write your name, from where you're coming, whom you want to meet. So these are these represent the quality. I have seen in many companies. I just came there. The security guard is sitting on one side. I just entered the company, and the person does not bother. They will bother who is coming and who is going. So this cannot be called a quality. And also, I went to a company to meet someone at specific time was given. I was waiting there, and the time was crossed. After some time, after 15 minutes, that person came from the upstairs, and he just asked apology to me that I could not meet you in specific time. So I am so he regretted for that. So that is also shows the total quality management. So it is executed by the top manager. So the next slide. Managing the quality functions. The quality is not the efforts that the producer puts into the product, but the value the customer gets out of it. So it is very clear that whatever manufacturer is producing efforts for making the good quality, if that product sent to the customer and customer says it is not your not it is not satisfying to the requirements, it cannot be called a quality. Quality can only be told when it is satisfying the customer requirements. The customer look for the goods which satisfy their specific needs. We call them by the definition quality goods. Any customer's most prominent need is his or her expectation to meet the product should perform as intended over a certain period of time. This may be the result of built-in reliability of an effective service organization. Next slide. There is a competition in the market, and the customer selects that item which fulfills his or her needs. There is more precisely quality, delivery, and delivery time and price. So these are the 3 things: quality of the product, delivery time, and also prices. First you produce the items, but if it is not delivered as per the customer requirement, the customer will be dissatisfied, and yet also quality cannot we cannot say it is a quality product. There is a price is the factor. How much price customer wants, and whether you will be able to supply the product as per that price. So quality, delivery time, and price, these are the 3 factors the customer always finds for satisfaction. The producers, on the other hand, have quality relevant interests. He tries to make products which have a market potential. He tries to make them without failures during the production, because these are the costs to be cost cost to the product, as the product price is determined by the competitive situation in the marketplace. Any increase in cost means decrease in profit. The customer cannot acquire fully about the quality of the product to buy. There is a strong temptation for management to concentrate all efforts on these parameters, which the customer can easily assess, that is, look at a glance and short delivery time. So yeah, we have to also see the when you are producing the product, that must meet the costing of the product. If you make the railway line by the gold by adding the more cost, it will not survive the purpose, because the railway line has got some certain strength and required specifications. So always you have to find out how you can produce the product with latest manufacturing cost, and also time bound. And after sending the product to the customer will give their satisfaction. That is the product quality. Next slide. It stands to reason, therefore, that quality must be one of the prime concerns of management. There are many firms, large or small, in our country, which will stick to the belief that the responsibility of the quality can be rested in one isolated company for function, and often in some firms the quality activities of the function are limited to the sorting out unsatisfactory product. Inspection is only part. Inspection is Inspection is the only part of the overall quality control and assurance effort. There are lots of other activities within the company which accumulate their effort and finally lead to the quality product. Top management has the general responsibility for management of quality, because only they have enough executing power to make things happen. Everyone in the company, including quality related activities, to carry out all such quality related planning, execution, and small functions need specialized knowledge. Next slide. The quality department should make it a point of policy not to attempt to take any responsibility for quality from other departments. It should rather limit its activities to to initiating, coordinating, auditing, and analyzing, and reporting quality-related measures and data in the company. The performance of the quality department is that once a critical problem of any product is solved, the same should not be recorded again. The product quality is neither a matter of fact, nor can it be left out to the chance. The, the producer must establish a well-functioning system to ensure it. It is to realize that the quality product is the logical consequence of quality work everybody in the company, and not just the technical staff, and certainly not the not the quality functions above. Based on the above concepts, ISO 9000 quality management system was introduced as a guideline to meet the requirement. Next. Benefits. What are the benefits of quality management system? It gives international recognition. It improves motivation within the employees. It reduces error and rework, and in turn increases profitability. It decreases number of customers' complaints. The certification gives experience for export activities, training, and implemented, which helps performance in the development of employees. Customer satisfaction is focused and promotes in getting more orders from customers, and developing vendor evaluation and selection methods. Next. Quality management principle. There are some principles in the quality management. One is first principle is customer focused organization. Organization depend on customers, and therefore it should understand current and future customer needs, should meet the customer requirements, and should strive to exceed customer expectation. One is customer expectation is there. If you can supply the quality of production in time, also the quantity. So there will be a customer exceeding customer satisfaction. Always any organization should try for the exceeding customer satisfaction. Whatever the customer satisfaction level is there, it is not only by sending the good quality of product, but it is also in other ways how you are communicating to the customer, how you are taking care of this customer complaints, how you are taking care of the customer communication, so that will exceed the customer expectation. Principle 2 is leadership. Leaders established unity of purpose, direction, and its internal environment of the organization. They create the environment in which people can become fully involved in achieving the organization's objective. Then is the engagement of people. People at all levels are essence of an organization, and their full achievement, full involvement enables their abilities to be used for the organization's maximum benefit. Next, then your principle 4 is the process approach. A desired result is achieved effectively, efficiently, when related resources and activities are managed as a process. You should involve all the people in the organization. They should be busy in their work. If some of the people are just loitering and they don't have the work, that will create a lot of problem within the organization. So they will go in some places and started gossiping with others, and will disturb in making the production process. Then principle 5 is the improvement of a process based on the evaluation of data and information. A permanent objective of the organization is the continual improvement. Continual improvement should be there. Any organization is working in the organizations try to achieve continual improvement, and it should be of any effect. It is not only the product quality, is also the improvement of the process, improvement of the material, improvement of the labors, etc. I visited one company where the workers were sitting and machines were made, and I found that once the production is done in the one machine, it is just carried out to the other machine, and from there it is carried to the other machine. So one worker suggested, if all these machines are kept in a row, then it will become very useful for the company to produce. Then that thing was implemented, and your production capacity was increased, quality also improved. Next slide. Principle 6, evidence-based decision making. Effective decisions are based on the logical or intuitive analysis of data and information. Then your principle 7, relationship management. The ability of an organization is its suppliers to create value as enhanced by mutually beneficial relationships. Supplier product is also to be ensured of maintaining the quality product, because those items are used in your final product. So the final product is the producing the quality. So your customer satisfaction is there by sending the product that is called the quality. Next, a product can be said to have good quality when it has certain ability to perform satisfactorily in a stated application. The quality one has to achieve a systematic controls at every process stages. For making systematic controls, cooperation of every employee is needed. For this achievement, management has to make firm commitment on quality. Every employee's involvement is utmost important. The gap between the manager and the managed activities should narrow down in understanding the problems, finding solutions and implementing them. I was in Germany for 4 years, and I visited one company. They have seen their managing director, their top management is always available to the employees. It is not that you have to go there and in our case, what is happening? You have to go to this, go to meet the manager. You have to talk with the secretary. The secretary will say he's busy now. You come afterwards. So the purpose is lost. There, I find the managers are always available. He's just roaming around and going to the each person and asking that what is the problem, what is happening, and try to give instant decision. So that also improves the process quality and improves the time bound, improves the time. So once I visited in UK, there is one company and they were supplying this motor for the motor they're actually supplying this actually motor was supplying by Well, and they were supplying the associated structures. So base plate for the motor was supplied by them, and base plate was showing some holes for the mounting of the motors. There is some horizontal dimensions and also y-axis and x-axis dimension. So I just told the person that I'd like to see the base plate, and base plate was on the top of the machine. That is one rolling mill was there. The base plate was the top. They don't know, it is not possible to go there. You have no process. I told no, I cannot really. I'd like to see that. Then the manager was coming. So what is the problem? And I'd like to see this base plate of the motor where all the dimensions are matching as per the requirement of the motor which will be supplied from Bell. So there the motors mounting holes should match with the base plate mounting holes. So one scrap bin was there. The manager told, okay, you just go into the scrap bin and they will just pull it out there. Then you can check the dimensions. So they arranged the scrap bin. I just entered the scrap bin and the scrap bin was taken at the top and I measured. I found that there is a mistake. Whatever the axis dimensions was to be maintained in the horizontal directions, they have made a mistake. There is a 550 millimeter. I just remember that they have made 500 millimeter, and the across the dimension was 450 millimeter. They had made 500 millimeter. That is totally wrong. Then I came down. No, it's not acceptable. We have to rectify it. So they have to contact the customer in India. They have to find out the process of filling up all the holes by welding process, stress releasing processes, and after they complete that, when it is accepted, then they make the re-drilling. And again I went there, again I checked, and they found it okay, then it is accepted. So these type of things are also happening in the other states. So it is not possible to reject the whole constructed project after completion while attached to the purchaser's land. Decisions to reject a defective part of a constructed project need to be taken promptly before succeeding parts and it's a construction. You leave it. You just go to the next one. Quality management system 2, point 2. I have come to the quality in construction. Just change the quality management system to slide 2. Hello. So this is a quality. Okay, I can talk a little bit. The organization structure for the construction company values depending on the nature of the project, and an internal quality system covers activities aimed in providing confidence to the management of an organization that intended quality is being achieved. This is called the quality management system successful. Implementation of quality management system can contribute to an increase in product quality, improvements in workmanship and efficiency. It decrease in wastage and increase profit. And an external quality system covers activities aimed at insisting confidence in the client that the supplier's quality system will provide a product or services that will satisfy its quality requirements. Next slide. This is called a quality assurance system. The quality system can work effectively when the top executive responsible for the engineering or production takes full responsibility for interpretation and implementation of the quality assurance program. A, a contractor's quality assurance system is very important to his or her clients, who will gain confidence that the getting it right to the first time will be the contractor's norm. In in Saudi Arabia, the large volume of construction projects in terms of the numbers and sizes has led giant multinational construction contractors to the local market and created intensive competition. Although quality systems are relatively new in Saudi Arabia, especially in the construction industry, the concept is receiving the utmost attention from the large construction company who seek a competitive edge. Next slide. This is called a. Achha. Please go to the second part. Mr. Voiva, please change it to second part.
Yes, sir.
Now we are
Can
coming to
slides
the
are
point.
visible?
Now we are coming to the point of customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction can be attributed to product quality, product delivery by packaging, keeping delivery commitments, price, responsiveness, ability to resolve complaints, overall communication, and attitude. Attitude also plays a very, very important role in the maintaining the quality system. Product daily packaging. Many of the cases, it was found after producing the products are sent to the customer end by cardboard boxes, and it was found that the cardboard boxes has torn out. Some of the products came out from the boxes. So customer is getting dissatisfied, and the delivery and also keeping the delivery commitments, that is also very much important. Many of the organizations, they fail to keep the delivery commitments, so the customer purpose is lost, and customer's line is also getting disturbed. Price is also one of the factor. Responsiveness is one of the factor. Whatever the response to be taken as per the customer communication, if those are not met, then there is a problem is coming. Then ability to resolve complaints. If the customer raised the complaints and if those complaints are not attended properly, and the customer may be dissatisfied, and the overall communication is the main factor. Then is the attitude. So how you are, what is your attitude? How you are taking care of, how you are behaving with the customer, and what is the process of talking, etc. These are all related to the customer satisfaction principles. Next slide. Next next slide. So quality culture. The quality is a culture. It cannot be done like this. So any company who is running has to maintain the quality. So the culture should be developed. It is not a tool. It is a culture. It is not that somebody has explained what is quality and he started making quality. So culture to be changed. So commitment by the top management, the customer satisfaction, quality losses, participation by all, process process measurement, then continual improvement, problem solving, personal accountability, and appraisal training and development. The quality losses. What are they called the quality losses? If certain, so if your finished products are kept within the company storage, and there is a heavy rain is coming, and the rain just enters the shop floor, and enters the storage area, and some of the products are get wet by the water, and whatever losses made during that process called the quality losses. Anything losses happening within the company, either from the product or from the process or from the final product or in incoming storage matters. If them something happened during the things by your heavy rain or something happened, then it is called the quality losses. So participation by all is one of the most important thing. The process. Then next is the quality management system is important. Quality management system is important because of its systematic operation. The quality can be created if the employees of any organizations are motivated and have the right attitude. Unless the responsibilities, unless they institutionalize the right attitude by supporting with the right policy, measurable objectives, procedures, records, technology, and resources, you will never achieve this standard of quality. In order to have the quality attitude, you must have a quality management system. This is what is recognized by the by the ISO management ISO 9001 quality management system. Next slide. Process approach on quality management. Quality means in conformance to requirements. A product should have certain abilities and to perform satisfactorily in a stated applications, which can be categorized as follows: suitability, applicability, affordability, workability, durability, and reliability. It, it should be suitable for use. It should be it should appeal in the formation. Affordability is also one of the most important requirements. Then workability, then your durability. How durability is. Then it's called the reliability. A product can be said to have the quality of all the above activities are balanced while are balanced while designing it and producing it. Next slide. To ensure the quality, one has to make the systematic controls at every process stages. For systematic controls, cooperation from every employee is necessary. For this, management support is required, and my management has to make from commitments to quality. Every employee's involvement is utmost important. The gap between the manager and the managed activities should narrow down in understanding the problems, finding solutions, and implementing them. Next. By doing above, the total system of quality is thrown open for verification by the customer, and confidence is built in him that the organization is capable of delivering the products or services of the desired quality. The customer would be sure of the quality he gets for the price as paid for the product. Management of the organization has to take several key actions in extending its full support to the departments in implementing the system. Next support. Next slide. The system should be structured in such a way that it is adapted to the organization's type of business and should account into the appropriate elements outlined in the international standard. It implies that mere stating quality policy, quality objectives of, of providing resources are not adequate to build confidence in the quality of the product and such services. Management should develop a system to implement and maintain it to ensure that the policies and objectives are translated into actions. These actions relate to the assisting resources such as personnel, finance, and equipment. Many of the organizations who are ISO certified, I found the quality policies displayed. But if I ask any of the employees, can you tell me of the quality policy? That person was not able to tell. Then If a person is able to tell the quality policy, I asked what is the meaning of this policy. In that case also, he is not be able to tell quietly. So management should be verify the personnel who are assigned responsibilities such as competent through the basis of applications and education, training and skills and experience, and the resources are generated shall continually improve the effectiveness of the quality management system. Implementation of various activities such as inspection and monitoring, design and development, production and pre-dispatch inspection, and delivery. The aspect of design control comes to in the picture when the contract between the organization and the customer include the designing of the product for specific problems. Maybe in many cases, customer sends the drawing and design, and and, and the supplier is producing it. And in some cases, customer sends the sample, but you have to design it as per the requirement. That is also possible. So while designing the product, adequate attention should be given to the following aspects: reliability, security, and durability. Next slide. Production and service provision involves providing detailed operation instructions for the unit of stages of the construction process and to take prompt action in case of any deviation which ultimately lead to the involvement of the final product quality. Quality checking of incoming materials used for the construction activities, and also inspection of the final product in conformance with the requirements of the specification, which has the following steps: main raw material inspection, auxiliary competent inspection, in process inspection at stage of construction process, or finished product inspection. Here, should the quality plan for the items to be inspected, which shall include inspection methods, type of measuring instruments to be used, and sample size and acceptance criteria. And your measuring instrument should be calibrated at all times. Next slide. Control of non-conforming product is very important at the time of receiving inspection, in process inspection, and final inspection stages. The non-conformities can be identified through process rejections, internal audits, and customer complaints. Documented procedures are to be generated for the methods to be followed. Protection of product quality during transportation and delivery to the destination involves complex problems, while storage, breakage, and damage can be covered under protection of quality, which is product specific. Internal audits are conducted in processes, product quality, services for other elements of quality system, which may include training, maintenance, marketing, purchase, etc. It is systematic verification of all the activities for their conformance to the documented procedures. It is conducted by a trained person from the same organization who is independent of the audited department and duly authorized by the management representative for the ensuring the functions of the systems as per the documented process. The person who is working in a production cannot audit his own department. He can audit other departments, but his department should be audited by the other person. Next. Control management review meeting is also conducted periodically, preferably after each internal audit, and with the management team in order to discuss about the effectiveness of the quality management system, implementation through the results of the internal quality audits, meeting the customer requirements, achieving the customer satisfaction, and others, so as to appropriate action points can be decided. Documented procedures are also to be made for control of document, control of records, internal audit, control of non-conforming products, and corrective and preventive actions. When all these requirements are come in the process, that is called the total quality control. The business cycle. What is business cycle? It starts from the marketing. Then marketing brings the order from the customer. He can bring the sample. He can maybe bring the drawings. He can bring the requirements. it goes to the engineering. From the engineering, it is when the component drawings are made, it's going to the purchasing, and for purchasing, people are purchasing the materials, it's going to the production planning, and from the production planning is going to the production, and then your inspection and test, and then it is delivery is made, then your installation and the field service. And from after during installation or during supplying to the customer, whatever complaints are coming, it is again going to the market. So this is called the business. This is called the business cycle. It is followed by the all by generally by all the organizations. Next slide. Business process is a strategy of planning that is coming to the marketing and product planning. Then from from the product planning, it goes to the production preparation. We make or buy. Either you make within the organizations, or you outsource it from the other company. Then it's called the production and purchasing, and again it is going to the marketing. So everything is controlled by the quality, cost, and the delivery. Quality, cost, and the delivery is controlled by it. And finally you are coming the finally it is controlled by the strategy planning and also administration. So these are the business process is followed generally by all the organizations. The process approach is inputs. Then there is some information from based on the information, maybe drawings, so maybe the procedures, maybe these your route charts, etc. Then the processes are followed, and from the process is coming the output in the form of final product, and there is a control in it, and control here means inspection control, raw material control, your finished product control, in process control, and again it's whatever deviations are coming, it is just going to the inputs, and this is the process approach is followed. Next slide. The input, it can include raw material or equipment, tooling, labor, and energy. Process can be including processing, assembly, handling, process, inspection, testing, if any. Information in process plan or manufacturing activities, planning work instructions, and controls means monitoring of quality towards conforming the requirements of the final product. Next slide. Cool. Okay, leave it. This is construction management. So I'm just I'm just finishing here. If anybody is interested for the quality in construction management, I can continue. Otherwise, we can stop at these stages. Anybody interested for the construction management? So quality is defined in terms of the construction of building and structures which provide an appropriate quality for the purpose for which it is intended. The price which is paid for the construction is a reflection of the expectation of the quality. A cheaper building probably uses. Okay, thank you. It is a.
Sir, you can continue, sir.
Okay. A cheaper building probably uses inferior materials and is likely to have a less attractive and less durable. Quality is also related to the timing of which it is delivered. Then quality control in construction industries can be looked into the following manner: to produce building which satisfied the satisfied the client. It produces a building where quality is related to price. It produces a building in which sufficient time is allowed to obtain the desired quality. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. The aspects of construction management. The aspects of construction management The aspect of quality management, quality control has to be planned. It may be seen in the 5 basic stages: setting the quality standard in quality of design required by the client, planning how to achieve the required quality of constructions, method methods, equipment, materials, and the and the personnel to be employed, construction of the building right for the right first time, correct any quality deficiencies, and provide long-term quality control through established systems, developing a quality culture. Next slide. The cost of quality. The quality the quality is proportional to the cost associated with the construction processes. The cost associated with the quality need to be initiated for it identified for management decisions. The cost of quality can be considered as failure cost, the cost of demolishing and rebuilding, the cost of production line delays to other areas, and appraisal cost, the cost of providing better designs, more training, and to reduce the failure cost, and more maintenance. So quality assurance is a mechanism for ensuring that the construction process takes place with the framework of quality management system. The, uh, this suggests that the quality assurance defines the organization structure, tasks, and duties of, im- of for implementing quality management. Next slide. There was a survey by a building research institute towards the quality problems on construction site. They found that the half of the faults were design related, and 40% problem arose from the faulty construction, and 10% was due to product failing. The 50% for this faulty design, and 40% probably arose from the faulty construction, and 10% was due to product failing. Next. Design faults, misunderstanding the misunderstanding the client's brief to develop the design, using in, in information which is incorrect and out of date, misunderstanding clients' expectations of quality standards, lack of coordination between the designers, and inappropriate specifications. And construction fault is building, drawing, or specifications are not followed in totality. Next. Poor constructions leading to the bad workmanship, insufficient management involvement in the quality construction. In order to eliminate those potential problems, many clients have looked into the quality assurance in order to reassure them that they will get the right building without undue quality problems. The preparation for the quality concrete. Quality control means relation. Quality control means relation use of your rational use of resources. Quality control producers implement appropriate mixing, proper compaction, correct replacement, and adequate curing. Next. Quality control prevents temptation of over design. Quality control ensures strict monitoring of every stage of concrete production and rectification of faults, and quality control reduces maintenance cost. Next. All forms shall be well constructed. All forms shall be carefully aligned. All forms shall be suitable and firm. All forms shall be securely braced and fastened together in their final positions. Next. Vibrator. The vibration should be capable of transmitting vibration in frequencies of not less than 3,500 multipulse per minute. Vibrators shall be such that they will not separate the ingredients of the concrete. The concrete must be vibrated sufficiently to accomplish through consolidation complete complete embedment of the reinforcement, produce smooth surfaces free from honeycombing and air bubbles. Vibration should be able to and to work the concrete. The construction quality, the vibrator shall not be used to push or distribute the concrete laterally. The vibrating element shall be instead the concrete mass has a depth sufficient to vibrate the bottom of each edge of the layer effectively, and it is nearly a vertical. It should be done in such a way that all the concrete mass can be settled down in the in the area where where the where the where the concrete is poured and is vibrating for the uniform distribution throughout the surface. And then the curing of concrete, um, this the silicates and the adjustment of the cement react with the water to form a binding medium, which solidifies into the hardened mass. The reaction is termed hydration and is exothermic in nature. The object of curing is to keep concrete saturated until the originally water-filled space in the fresh cement paste has been filled to the desired extent by the products or hydration of the cement. Next, the method of curing, the continuous curing for the specified time starting as soon as the surface of the concrete is no longer liable to damage is desirable. Such conditions can be achieved by continuous spraying or ponding, or by converting the concrete into the water buildup. Either they make a ponding system by making some compartment, or they may make the water flow in that space. So on inclined or in vertical surfaces, and in vertical surfaces they have to spread the water, and soaking hoses can be used if water content is low. Continuous. The second method of the curing is called the water barrier method. The techniques used, including technique used. The third method is the spraying of the curing compounds, which form a membrane. It is also obvious that the membrane must be continuous and undermanaged. The timing of the curing is also crucial. The curing spray should be applied after bleeding has been stopped. The optimum time is in the instant when the free water to the surface of the concrete is disappeared, so that the water shine is no longer visible. Next, the third method, the familiarization with the various technologies of the quality management system, matching the definitions with terminologies. Next slide. Then is the question answer session. Open session.
Thank you, sir, for explaining topic in simplifying way and for presentation. So now I request all the participants and delegates, if you have any question, you can unmute yourself and ask directly to the sir, or you can put your questions in the chat box also.
Achha. The questions are given where? Questions are given separately?
No, sir. They can ask you, sir. Participants can. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Vishwakarma, Mr. Vijay Vishwakarma. Tell me.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, I have a question. You see, in construction industry, most of the government projects are quality compromised. If you see many infrastructure projects, which also in under construction stages, does not meet the required quality finish.
Correct.
It does not give that level of quality, right? So I can also name some of the projects, but let it be.
Okay.
Your opinion, sir, and the experience, what's lacking behind this poor quality construction? And also, how do we tackle such a non-conformity by being a responsible engineer?
Actually, what is happening? The, the construction of poor quality is mainly depending upon depending on the management. The person who has been engaged for making the construction, he has got some time bound. He has got some limit by that time the building construction has to be completed. But at the same time, he should not. He should not. He should not use the principles of losing the quality. He should follow all the requirements of the concrete concrete structure and quality. And here it is lacking because what is happening because of this pressure from the top that they have to finish the building, they have to sell to the customer, etc. So this is happening. It should need that there should be there should a consortium to be made with all these builders, and there should be some clear instruction to be given to them. They should follow all the norms and the quality processes during the construction of the building. I don't know when it will happen, but this is a very much necessary. I have seen that after newly constructed building, after 6 months or 7 months, the, the, the plasters are falling. Somewhere the holes are there, and
Yes,
somewhere
it requires maintenance.
illegal maintenance. So they have to be very firm about it. So they should not give a time. Yeah. So whenever
Thank
they are making such type of construction, okay, the timing is also there, but he must ensure that within this stipulated time, they will be able to follow all the rules and regulations and the quality norms. And there it is lacking. It is happening. I don't know how to solve this problem.
Thank you so much, sir.
Ah,
Okay. Thank you, sir. So I think there is a question from Sundar Kataria, sir. So please welcome Kataria, sir. Sir,
okay,
please
thank
unmute
you.
yourself.
Yes.
Sundar, sir, please unmute yourself.
Ah,
Okay. Thank you very much, Taji. It was very nice. You explained in very simple way
thank you, sir.
about basics of quality and the question regarding one of our friend who has asked the quality of construction is not up to the mark in our country.
Correct.
Especially government projects and other things. I think there is when we compare India with Japan, I had opportunity to work in Japan, but there's a cultural differences there.
Culture difference, absolutely.
In Japan, there is no chalta hai.
No
chalta hai. Germany, Japan.
Yeah, I know.
Here,
I know in a manufacturing industry, one German person came, and whatever he was talking, and whenever he is informing some matters, and some person was replying "chalta hai," ye chalta hai. Then he asked me, "What is meant by chalta hai?"
Sorry, yeah.
I told chalta hai means he's
voice is
telling
not
whatever.
coming. Okay.
No, in our country,
Your
lot of
voice
efforts
is
and
muted.
lot of efforts are necessary, and it should be coming from the top. To top management, it should be coming from the ministry that they should follow all the construction principles. But what is happening because of the time bound, because of the construction time, because of this all these things that they have to submit this construction to some buyers. So they are just lacking some of the quality construction methods, which is not happening in other countries.
Yeah.
So that is true.
Even if you see, most of the projects also getting delayed, and
Yes,
cost
most of
overruns
project
are
getting
there.
delayed. Even the construction person responsible is trying to make it complete, and he found the stone. So your cements are not coming in time. Iron rods are not coming in time. Stone chips are not coming on time. That's why also there is some problem is happening, and they try to compensate by losing the quality.
Yeah, that's correct. So
I don't know when you.
yeah. Thank you, Mitra. I
Thank
think
you.
another thing is there. Our project management, who the consultant, he is also responsible. Plus, why our government agency do not involve third-party inspection, where the independent party is checking?
And governments actually should involve, should initiate the third party inspection, and so that it can be controlled. But problem is that the builders do not follow the third party inspection. Either they bribe him, either they give some money, etc., and they just forget about the quality things, and they also accept everything. Ultimate ultimate uh, ultimate
Yes, sir.
suffer ultimate suffering is done by the customers who have purchased this project.
Yeah.
Many
Yes.
cases, many cases
So
it was found that
another
you
thing,
look until tell me, sir.
another thing, you can put little more emphasis on the quality culture
Huh.
and the communication. I
Okay.
think there's also lack of communication
Lack of
also is
communication,
there.
lack of communication culture is also there. That is true. That is true, and I agree with you. 100% agree with you.
If we can elaborate on this, will be very nice.
Okay. Today only or later on? In next meeting, I can do the communication and quality culture. Communication and quality culture, I can prepare some slides and I can show it in the next meeting.
Sir, please
Thank
unmute
you so
yourself.
much, sir. Your
Okay.
your session was very informative.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Is there any question?
Hello. Any
Yes,
other
yes,
questions?
sir.
Any other questions? Hello. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we can conclude the meeting today, and thank you very much for attending the program by the participants, and we'll meet sometimes next.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for your presentation.
Yeah.
ICS is pleased to provide you all research and development integrated management system, that is
Okay.
QMS, CMS, and OHSS.
Okay.
Experience in education management, ISO made easy in Gujarati,
Okay.
Marathi, Telugu, and Hindi. For reading any of the above book, please contact me, Sushma Kindalkar, on the given contact details.
Okay. Thank you.
Feedback form. Please register on www.satgunsan.org and go in your login and give your valued feedback to us.
Okay.
Thank you, Maitik sir. Thank you all the participants for being of today's Sadgun. Now it's time to officially close the session. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you. হ্যালো না, পরে করছি। কি একটা মেসেজ এসছে। হ্যালো।